Trevor, Victor, congratulations. You guys have made it into the third and final round of this competition, and now we're sending you to your home forges for 4 grueling days to recreate this iconic weapon from history. The Épée de Combat. Gentlemen, this blade can be seen wielded by Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. Good luck, bladesmiths. We'll see you in 4 days.
It's day 1, and I'm about to start making the Épée de Combat. I've come to call it the holy sword because it is so thin and so long, it's going to be a very, very difficult blade to make. I've chosen 5160. It's good, tough spring steel. I want to make this blade as rigid as I can, but still flexible. But yeah, the wheels are turning. They're pretty rusty, but they're turning. It is the end of day 1. I hit the length I was aiming for to a point where I think it's in good shape. I'm hoping to be grinding blade tomorrow.
We're here in San Antonio, Texas. Let's get the fire going. I've never made such a light sword, so to make this as light as it's supposed to be is definitely a challenge. My plan is to use the 5160 for the actual sword itself, and then for the pommel and the guard, I'm gonna see if I can bang out some Damascus to throw my twist on it. It's too wide, so I'm thinning it down quite a bit, little at a time. Now that I got my sword to a comfortable state, I start cutting some pieces for billets, 3 small stacks, so I can make my pommel, quillion, and guard out of Damascus.
This is the start of day 2, rolling along pretty good. Today, I'm going to start trying to put the crease in the back for the fullers. I've never ground fullers before. It's a huge learning curve for me, so it's going to be critical. I get the fuller cut into the back. I'm trying to grind on the front side, and they're not working. It's not cutting to the depth that I wanted. It's grinding it flat. It's frustrating the hell out of me. I've messed up my center line badly. I've got like 6 center lines now. I wanted to have both sides of the fullers completed today, and I still got to get this blade quenched, so I hope that I can finish this blade.
It's day 2. I'm trying to get the Damascus forge welded, sorted to shape. This is gonna be my guard. Those are gonna be my quillions. So right now I'm just thinning it down so they don't have so much weight. I have the pommel billets, and I started drawing out the quillions. I think I'm happy with that. Now that I finish up the handle pieces, it's time to quench. You can see my blade shaking. I'm shaking so much right now. This is all do or die. Nice and straight that way, nice and straight that way. I left it just a little bit thick so I can do all my hollow grinds, and then all I have left would be the fit up and put a handle.
On day 3, I need to finish grinding my fullers on both sides. I need to heat treat, and I need to shape it into the blade that it's gonna be. Yesterday, I failed miserably at grinding fullers, so today has to go better, or I'm in trouble. I've worked my fullers down to a point where I'm satisfied, and I decided that it's time to quench. She took, I think that's pretty good. The Épée de Combat is supposed to be light and fast, and my blade turned out to be really thin and pretty light. I think it'll be a good blade.
Final stretch, still a lot to do, and majority of the day is gonna be on the handle. I'm gonna go with some stabilized Buckeye burl. I have 2 different tones, and it'll give it a good 2-tone look. I like it so far. It's still a little heavier, but it's pieced together pretty good. I finished it! Thank God!
All right, bladesmiths, this is the kill test. I will take your weapon and deliver some thrusts and slashes on our dummy from the north. Trevor, you're up first. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, Trevor. First up, it is so light, just like a needle. Your point here allows for a very deep penetration without any effort. Overall, sir, it will kill. Good job. All right, Victor, your turn. So you ready?
Ready.
All right, Victor, let's talk about your sword here. It's not very light. Overall, though, it's pointy enough to thrust. The edge with a weight cuts, and it will kill.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, it's time for the strength test. To test the strength and overall construction of your blades, just like an ice pick, I'm going to be chipping ice. Trevor, you're up first. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Trevor, you did pick up a slight bend in your tip. Having said that, I mean, this thing is so light, which is fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, Victor, you are up. Are you ready, sir?
Ready.
Victor, first off, blade is the same shape as when we started out. Tip's still there, it's fine. Your fullers are there, but they're not very deep. And by not having them very deep, this blade is very heavy. Having said that, it's a strong blade. It took no damage, so well done.
Thank you.
All right, bladesmiths, this is the sharpness test, the steel can stab and water bag slice. I will take your weapon. I'm going to test the tip by thrusting into the cans, and I'm going to slash the bag. Trevor, you're up first. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Trevor, no issues at all in stabbing into the can, and the cut with your tip on that bag, you can see it's straight cut all the way through. Overall, sir, it'll cut.
Thank you.
All right, Victor, your turn. So you ready?
Ready.
All right, Victor, first up in the stabbing test. On one of the thrusts, it pushed the can in more than penetrated all the way through. But your edge is sharp. On the bag, cut cleanly all the way through. And more importantly, it will cut.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, I've finished my discussion with your judges, and they've made their final decision. Our new Forged in Fire champion is Trevor. Congratulations, you're the new Forged in Fire champion. Victor, unfortunately, your blade didn't make the cut by the narrowest of margins, and David Baker's going to tell you why.
Victor, the Épée de Combat was supposed to be a lightning-fast thrusting sword. The weight of your blade led it to be just a more difficult weapon to use. That's why we're letting you go.
Victor, unfortunately, today your blade doesn't make the cut. I'd like to invite you to shake our hands, shake your competitor's hand, and then please leave the forge.
This was a great experience, and just holding my head high just to know I've had this opportunity to build this historical weapon. Performed well, and I'm proud of it. First thing I do when I go home, kiss the wife, my son, and start forging and get ready for my next knife show.
Trevor, congratulations. You are our new Forged in Fire champion, and that's a title that comes with a check for $10,000. Good job, brother. Come on forward, my friend. Good job.
I can't believe that I won Forged in Fire. Feeling better than good. The most fun I've had in years. With the $10,000, I may buy a new sander. Most of it will go to my wife, though.